The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
You're lucky because this is the Art of Politics, the only show of its type, and I understand that we've been getting a little ridiculous, but that's okay. Because we have some very important...
You've been getting ridiculous,
well, wait a minute,
not
I'm
me.
not done
Don't be
yet.
saying we.
Will you hold
You
on?
got a mouse in
Will
your
you
pocket?
Hold on a second. No, I don't have a mouse in my pocket. Ladies and gentlemen, you do realize that I always give Al Baldessaro, my partner, trouble. Time Magazine. Time Magazine. Are you ready? Wall Street Journal. You know where Ken Gage is? He's holding a phone playing 2001. What good is that?
Weren't you just on a special
Wall
show?
Street. Him. Huh? I'm the good guy. He's the bad guy. He's the Republican. And I think Richard's going, you better turn that damn thing off.
You know, it's nice to be... Ken, how's life treating you there? It's nice to be well-loved.
I'm an honest person. I'm a good person.
Well, that's
I
debatable.
believe in politics. You are
It
a
depends.
crazy
Remember,
person.
when you agree with politics, it just depends. I mean, you're supporting a criminal and a socialist.
You're nuttier
in your
than a
party.
fruitcake when it comes to this.
No, I'm not.
He is not going to be president.
I am outspoken. I speak on behalf of my constituents.
Time
I'm a loud voice.
Magazine. Time Magazine. How can you do that?
Because, well, I was on CNN about a month and a half ago.
Look, excuse me. Time Magazine is forever. CNN
Right.
is gone. All right. Also, it says, are you ready for this? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wall Street Journal. How many times have you been in the Wall Street Journal?
I think 3 times.
3 times. Below the fold, so that's not still, that's not bad. All right.
I sell them newspapers.
No, you don't sell them.
Controversy sells newspapers.
Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? It is un-Republican. It is unconstitutional, and it is un-American. Jennifer Hahn, the New Hampshire State Party chairman, Republican, said in a statement that prompted New Hampshire State Rep. Al Baldessaro, who backs Mr. Trump, to call for Ms. Hahn's resignation. I mean,
What's
I
wrong
don't
with
believe
that?
this.
I do.
I don't believe this. I better not throw it. I'm not going to throw it around.
My wife would be mad at you because she ordered that.
Wall Street Journal, Time Magazine, and
It's nice to be.
what do I get?
You know, Donald Trump said when I signed on, he said, Al, I want to make you famous. Because my first conversation with Donald, he wanted to talk to the veterans. I brought in the American Legion, VFW, Patriot Guard, DAV. We sat at the table. He started to talk about politicians are crooked. So what I did was I stopped him. Yeah, well, he made a comment there. This is my first meeting with him.
Yeah.
I stopped him at the table. I said, wait a minute. I'm an elected official. I said, if I was a politician, I'd have to kiss your butt. But I used the word. And I said, I don't need nothing, from you. So, no, we're far from crooked. And then we were the best of friends ever since. But I wasn't going to take it.
You talked his language.
Yeah, because you know me, I don't take that. I speak on behalf of my constituents, a loud voice.
Oh, you don't speak in behalf of
Yeah,
your
I do.
constituents.
My-
You're so far off the reservation.
Why do my constituents
Like,
vote me in number
you know-
one?
You know, here, ladies and gentlemen, I am saying he's so far off the reservation and he's in Time Magazine. I am saying he's a crazy, nutty person and he's on the Wall Street
I'm well
Journal.
loved.
I got a question. And if I'm such a good guy, where am I?
You were just on a special
I
on,
couldn't-
with your art, not the con artist stuff, but
The
your art.
con artist stuff?
Yeah, on you because you are a great artist with your 3D.
Yes.
It's not that often as I say nice things about
No,
you.
very rarely.
Right, and I
You
am
haven't
saying
bought
something.
any.
No, I'm
Because he doesn't like my art.
no, because I don't want to have everyone come into my house and have to put glasses on to see if. And my wife's an artist.
Oh, for God's sake.
You know, have to see.
Oh,
look at a painting.
You don't want to say this is Ken Gedge, who's a Democrat.
No, I want to. No,
You
no.
don't.
I don't want to say I got liberal art in my house.
You got
You like
liberal
that?
art. Liberal art. I like that. Liberal art.
Liberal art.
You know, you're not usually that smart.
yeah,
This
I
today
am
you're
quick
not.
on my
right.
feet,
All right.
you know that.
Hey, where's our buddy from Goffstown?
He's
John.
He's in session. Not in session, but he's in committee today till 4:00
For what?
because of they were trying to get some bills out that needed to get done.
Like
so
what?
I don't know exactly what he's working on.
Well, this is all
But
new
I mean, I
bills.
could pull
There's
up
no
a
old
calendar and
bills.
tell you
No,
what's
no,
up. I
no.
didn't bring my
These are not
calendar.
old bills.
No, these are all new bills.
These are all new bills.
Yeah, new bills. Apparently, they want to try to get the work done before, so we can get done early this year, maybe. Because I was up there Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I had probably 8, 9 bills that I was involved in. Plus,
Yeah.
I had a committee hearing on one bill.
Well, let me explain something because I think it's very important that people understand. What happens is we go into a committee, all right, and we got some very intricate bills. 4 intricate bills that are very complicated. So you read the bills, and then people come in and they talk about pro or negative, for or against the bills. You sit there and you listen, you go over the bills, guaranteed, if you're paying attention, you have more questions. Usually what happens when it's all over, you can go to, let's say you're in my committee, listen and say, I don't understand this. What does this mean to you? And you
Right.
tell me, of course you're
Yeah.
wrong all the time.
No, no.
You're wrong all the time.
if I'm wrong-
But you're on Time
Let me
Magazine.
ask you something.
So
if
maybe
I'm wrong,
people shouldn't listen to me.
why was I elected by my peers to be the chairman of the House Republican Alliance here for 2 years? Why was I a chairman of a committee? Have you ever been a chairman?
And where are you
Have
sitting?
you
Where
ever
are you
been a
sitting?
chairman?
Yes, I am.
You have been
Yes,
a
I
chairman
am a
of a
chairman.
little subcommittee. Of a
No,
subcommittee?
I'm not. I'm a chairman of the
Of what?
to study the arts of the
Of a
economic
committee.
impact.
That's a study
It's
committee.
a study. So
It's a
what?
no, you're a co-chair.
So what?
You're a co-chair.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Oh, get out of
No,
here.
I'm not.
You're a Democrat.
It's
The Republicans wouldn't
only
let you chair a committee.
Excuse me.
Democrats wouldn't trust you.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I was at the top of the list.
Do you
I'm the
trust
one
them?
who put it together. I'm the one who put it together. I'm the one of
Yeah.
the chairs, 2 chairs,
Did-
Republican and a Democrat.
Then I'm right.
So
I said co-chair.
No, I'm not co-chair.
You're
You
the-
could say he's the co-chair.
You know, I bet you it's the better half of you that's giving you the tips on
Do
how
you
to
want
handle
to
that.
bet? Do
'Cause
you
she's
want
the
to?
smart
Do you
one.
want to bet that I'm the chair? How many? You want to bet I'm
No,
the
I know
co-chair?
you are. I know. Yeah, you just said co-chair.
No, do you want to bet that you want to bet that I'm a co-chair?
I believe it. You are.
No, I'm a chair.
Okay, you're a chair of a study
right.
committee. I'm proud of you. Okay.
It's not
It
a
was the Republicans.
subcommittee.
It was a Republican that put you in that position.
Who put-
Democrats never
yeah,
trusted
excuse
you.
Excuse me. They put me in the top.
Did the
I
Democrats?
started it,
How
and
many
I
terms
made
you
2
been up
chairs.
there?
Huh?
How many terms you been up there?
4.
Okay, 4.
How many you been up there?
I've been up there 5 terms. Now, out of those there, did your Democrats ever put you in as a chair?
No.
Okay. We take care
Well,
of
no,
We
you
take care of
can't.
you. Us Republicans
no,
take
but
care
you
of you.
can't do that because
because-
because in Commerce you've had people there, Butler, and you've had Hunt.
And
What are
you've
you
been
going to
there a long
do?
time. You've been there a long time, and
What-
you're
what do
probably
you
one
know?
of
You're
the.
gonna-
And I, much as I hate to say it, you are one of the most knowledgeable in there.
And you
on the Democrat
you wanna,
side.
You want to know something that really stinks?
What's that?
If now this is factual and this is true. If you are up there for a while, there is that means that guess what? You've put your time in. You know what's going
Right.
on. So I'm the second one up there. In other words, Hunt's been there longer than me, and then it's myself. Now, if excuse
Butler's
me,
not
Butler,
on there, no? Butler, yeah.
Butler's been there longer.
Butler's
So
pretty sharp.
he is the minority
Right.
of the Democrats, and the majority is Hunt. So now, if we win and we get back in there, it should be Butler and it should be Ken Gedge vice chair. Would you agree?
I would think so, yeah.
You would think so.
I would think so.
You would think so.
But you're not well-loved, so
No.
I doubt it.
No, I'm not loved.
Right. You
I'm
don't
not
even
loved.
get invited to the functions.
I'm not loved because I am a Democrat and I am a liberal conservative Democrat. Now, what does this mean?
Yeah, well, tell me what this means.
What does
for
this mean?
A liberal conservative.
The
Does that mean you don't spend
what
as much
I'm
as...
saying is that the Democrats are not always right. And the Republicans are almost always
right.
wrong.
Always right.
So I vote the way that I feel.
I see you looking at your little white cheat sheet.
No, I don't get one. I don't get one. But I'll tell you what I have done when an important vote comes up and I don't agree with the Democrats. First of all, I find out, make sure it's going to pass.
Right.
I mean, I'm not going to.
You get up and walk out?
I get up and I stand outside the door. The vote takes place and I walk
Let me
back
ask you
in.
something.
And
Now-
you want to know something? That is honest.
Actually, it's not.
That
You're doing your constituent a disservice.
I beg your
doing your
pardon. You're
constituents a
doing
disservice.
your constituency a
because
disservice if
there
you
is-
vote for something you don't agree
No,
on.
I don't vote for something I don't agree on. I don't go with the GOP.
Excuse me.
I vote the way
Excuse me.
Al Baldwin
How
Sal
many
feels it's
votes
right.
do you have against the GOP?
I'm probably about a 93%. I'm not 100% with the GOP.
93%.
Because, yeah, I agree with most of
So
the stuff.
that's what? No,
don't-
it's more than 93. You're like 95, 97.
No. Do you know we get
One
we
vote
get what
every
you-
two
we
sessions?
No. We get what you call a pink sheet on the House
Pink
Republican
sheet-
Alliance.
No.
Listen to me.
10 pink sheets.
No, listen to me. No.
Every bill.
No. Because we dissect the bills. What don't you understand? The
You
group that I'm
don't
involved in.
You know something.
You know something?
You know something. I have Republicans sitting next to me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got, without a joke, ladies and gentlemen, it's probably this many pages.
I want to show you
10
something.
pages. Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
10 pages. The Republican sits next to me. He's listening, he's looking around. It comes time to vote. He goes to his ping sheet and it says yes or no, and he presses yes or no. And I'm going, what are you doing? And he goes, well, I mean, this is what they say they're going to do. And so this is what we ought to do because we're Republicans. And I'm going,
No.
but that hurts for everybody.
What
Go
I'm
ahead.
going to educate them, actually, it don't hurt everyone because a lot of the legislators work.
William O'Brien, what?
Wait,
What do you
I'm not opening it up. I'm just showing you. You see what's left to the HRA. While we're speaking here, there's a debate going on in other bills and other stuff. I'm not going to show you. It's none of your business. But I'm just saying, 24 hours, we have a debate site. We have duty experts that aren't even legislators anymore that specialize in education, specialize in criminal justice, specialize in veterans like myself, in other areas, municipality. And we dissect bills 24 hours. We have duty experts in different areas briefing us. So I'm on this all the time. And I just showed you all the emails there that I haven't read yet from HRA because I'm here.
You know, in our Constitution, below, okay, guns, and before freedom of religion,
Yeah.
we have something which is very unusual.
Under morality, piety,
Conscience.
conscience, right.
Vote your conscience.
We do.
And you want to know something?
do.
You don't vote
Yeah,
your
we
conscience.
don't. You know, what you don't understand.
If you voted your conscience, there would. If everyone voted their conscience, there would never be a problem.
You know, there's a lot of technical stuff in some of these areas, like science and technology. And I'm not the duty expert. I rely on other fellow reps that are duty experts. There's stuff in commerce I don't understand, or I'm not involved in the insurance or banking and stuff. So I rely on these different people.
Why don't you call
that are
me?
within. Because you'll set me in the wrong direction.
Excuse me, I can
Because
explain the bill to you and you can make up your mind.
No, because you'll have me taxing and raising,
Excuse
going
me,
after people's
if
money.
you don't understand the bill, I can give you my opinion.
Yeah, but I have a team.
You have
I'm a member of the House Republican Alliance.
Excuse me. Commerce is banking and insurance. These are pretty complicated.
But I have.
And by the way, we're also
Is Pam
consumer
Tucker?
affairs.
Is Pam Tucker
Pam
on that
Tucker
committee?
is there.
Pam Tucker is on my.
And okay,
She's a member of the
You've never
HRA.
called me.
But I don't need to because I have all Republicans that
All
are
right.
all in this here, and we have banking people,
All
we
right.
have lawyers.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to finish because you're good at this, and the problem is you're getting too good at this, and I got to stop you.
Uh-oh.
All right, you
What's
ready?
It? How you going to stop me?
All right. Now, I just want to go over this one more time because it's really, really important. We get a bill, like we had 4 bills this week. You get a bill, a very, very, very complicated bill. Again, people sit, They'll tell you what they think. Yes, no. People will get up and they'll be against
Right.
it. People will be for it and against it. It's so complicated. We look at it. We try to figure it out. When the meeting is over or the day is over, we try to get more information about it because it's so complicated, right?
It depends on the issue. You're right.
Now, this is what they're doing. Are you ready for this, ladies and gentlemen? We hear a bill in the morning. Complicated bill. So complicated, nobody can figure it out. Come afternoon, they want us what is called exect the bill. What does that mean? That means we're saying we exect it. We're saying it's going to the House floor. It goes to the House floor, and if we don't understand it in Commerce, because it's very complicated, how are you going to understand it out there? And whose benefit is this to do this, to exect it on the same day?
Okay.
Why?
Now, that is the Speaker's decision there. Now, there are
Why?
certain bills.
Why?
And you let me. I'm trying to explain. You keep throwing out the why. Why don't you be quiet for a second? Okay. Now, there are certain bills.
I have to be. Time Magazine. I mean, come on.
Now, Commerce Committee has nothing on the consent bill coming up for next week's votes. Okay. There are certain bills that come up 2, 3, 4 times, throughout the years. They keep coming up. So committee chairman, like myself, when I was a chair, I already knew where my committee stood. So there was no sense in wasting any more time on that because we killed the bill 9 times before. So naturally, in certain bills, and I'll bring up your committee here.
No, will
Commerce.
you listen? I'll tell you what. Stop doing that in talk because
Okay.
because
But I was going to look at Commerce bills here that are coming up.
no, yeah, okay. You may
Actually, you don't even have any bills going to the floor. Commerce.
not to the floor. No,
nothing.
we just had 2 bills. How
I know.
can you even
Okay,
put
but
them
I
on
thought
the
you
floor?
said you exected them. Your committee exected Wednesday. It should have been on the calendar. Apparently they
No,
didn't.
it shouldn't.
Yeah,
be
it
on
should.
a
Thursday's the
calendar on
deadline.
Wednesday. Wednesday's
Thursday's the deadline.
No,
Wednesday,
no,
Wednesday.
Thursday is not
I'm
the
sorry. No,
deadline.
you're right. You're right.
Wednesday is the deadline.
Yeah, Wednesday at
So
12.
if you're talking about it on Wednesday, it can't be ready for Thursday.
House calendar.
You can't even write a blurb.
Wait, listen. The House calendar closes 3 p.m. on Wednesday for scheduling notices. So by 3 o'clock, you have to have it in.
Yeah,
Most committees on
But
Wednesday
you're
exec before
supposed to
that.
have your your
Right, your
blurb.
blurbs and stuff, yeah.
Well, all I can say is, ladies and gentlemen, if you really want good government, it takes a little time. When you're dealing with insurance, when I first got there was banking. And you can only imagine
When did
in
insurance get into that
2008, let me finish, 2008, what was taking place in banking. It was a mess.
Right.
Now, we're up to this point right now, and we're talking about insurance. Now, is there anything more complicated than insurance?
I don't think it's that complicated. I
It's
don't know.
not complicated.
I mean, if you're on the
Insurance is
committee
not
all the time,
complicated.
no, if you're on the committee all the time, it's like that.
Excuse me. We're doing 2 things. We're not doing just one. We're doing 2, banking and insurance at the same
Right.
time.
Okay. Now,
It's so complicated.
I understand what I'm trying. I understand what you're saying. It's complicated. But if you're on that committee, you've been on there for 6, 7, 8 years, whatever. I don't know how long, but I'm saying it should be automatic. You should. I mean, like my committee, any constitutional issues come in, like Article 5, or special committees, constitution amendments. I'm already well aware because I've been on that committee for 9 years. I already know, on veterans issues.
Let me give you.
So,
Okay, all right. I can.
you know
let
what
me
I'm saying?
give. I know.
You're a lot smarter than you think you are. Then you give yourself credit.
Wait, thank you. What
Okay.
you're saying is I should know these things.
Yeah,
okay.
you should.
Can I give you an example?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me give you an example. Banking commissioner comes in and sits down. Okay? He says, this is what I want to do.
Explain.
I want to take insurance companies that are having a hard time. I want them to bring them in to the banking department and put an umbrella over them. And we will take care of the problems that they're having. So far,
Yeah.
sound good?
No, I disagree with it, but go
Well, let me finish. But once they're under the umbrella, there is secrecy. There is no talking. There is no discussing it. You can't talk to brokers. You can't talk to anyone.
I disagree.
You got to be silent.
You're
Now
hiding
listen
from
to
the
this.
public.
Now listen to this. Then they bring in an amendment. And I swear to God on my dead cat's life. Heaven or hell. I swear it says this. Even if we do something dishonest, we or anyone else working with us is not responsible. Now, I got a question to ask you. Let's just say you have a portfolio and you have money invested. And let's just say your person who's taking care of your finances has money involved in this insurance company. He or she isn't going to know anything is wrong
That's right.
because there's no news.
Yeah.
And they're also not going to get any news that anything is going good, because usually when it's going good, all right, but when it's going bad, you always get that.
Right.
They're on their computers.
and the
They
people
can
should
see
know that.
it's go up and down and up and down and up and down. And I'm going, you can't pass this.
Right, you can't hide that from the people.
And guess what? You voted for it.
No, when did I vote for it? On
Last
what?
time up.
Was it on consent?
Yes. You voted for it.
Okay, but there must have been issues.
I
Did we
gotta-
send it over to the Senate and let them.
No.
Was it an SB?
No.
Or was it an HB?
You voted for it.
It was on the consent?
HB. You voted for it. How could you vote for that? And I'm going to
Wait,
tell you what.
okay.
I'm going to tell
It was
you.
on the consent.
Okay, hold on a second.
It was on the consent.
Let me tell you,
You
how
just
you
opened
voted.
up a can of worms.
Do you know how you voted for
You
it? Excuse
are
me.
not
You know how
being
you voted
truthful
for
right
it?
now.
You know how you voted for it? Because you just told me that you had a bunch of people, okay, who are
Right.
out there, right, looking into all these
Right.
things,
Yeah.
studying all these things, and they're putting it on your pink sheet.
What was the bill number?
And you know,
I disagree
I
with
don't
you
have
on
the
this.
bill number.
I need a bill number
I
because
don't
I'm
have
going
a
to question
bill
you on
number.
this.
I don't have a bill number.
And the
Sorry.
reason why I'm going to question you on it,
I have a
because if it
bill
was
number.
that bad of a bill, if it was on the consent, normally on the consent or 13, 15, nothing.
This
on
was
the
a bill
consent.
taken care of. It was a late bill that we took care
Okay,
of.
but what I'm saying, if it's on the consent, you said if there was a one vote on that, it shouldn't have been on the consent. It should have been on the regular calendar. Okay, if it's a
No,
money bill. Okay.
I apologize. I apologize.
So if
it's
it-
it's complicated. Let me explain. You're right. It was on the regular calendar. It was a bill we had to make up. It was a bill we held back. Okay?
Then why didn't you go to the floor
we
and
voted
speak?
for it.
Why didn't you go to the floor and speak on it? Why did you let it go?
Because there were Republicans who did. And you want to hear something else? Are you ready for this? There was a Republican who was so against it because of the FRM thing. All right, he was.
When did this bill come
He
up?
was so against it.
Was it
Listen,
Thursday?
let me finish. He was so against it that he wrote the blurb. He couldn't be there. He was so against this. He wrote the blurb. Do you know that the Speaker of the House wouldn't let that blurb go through?
Now I know the bill. Yes, they read the one of the Bart Frommuth, I think his name is.
Correct.
Could not be
Sits
there.
right across from
Okay, now I know exactly what you're saying. See, I need subjects, and I can tell you the scoop. What happened is that we send messages to the speaker saying this was not right, that you stepped on his right to freedom of speech in a blurb. And the speaker got up from the speaker's chair. Whatchamacallit, Chandler took over as a speaker, and he spoke on the reasons why. And he was not truthful, the speaker. Okay? Now, Bart wasn't there. He couldn't make it. Another rep read his blurb. We all listened, and because I know we debated it on his blurb. There was nothing wrong with it. Okay?
Why did you vote for it?
Why did I vote for it? No, I voted against it.
No, you didn't. You voted for it.
You know, so let me look at the...
It passed.
I'm going to look at... No,
And in
wait,
fact,
it
it was
passed
in
by
your
other Republicans. The HRA position was against it. Other Republicans...
Oh, it wasn't.
Not all Republicans voted for that. What don't you
Excuse
understand?
me. No, it wasn't against it. No, it wasn't against it. The guy sat
You
right
weren't even
beside me.
there.
And of course, I was
I
there.
didn't see you there Thursday, last week.
What
You were
are
there Wednesday.
What are you, crazy?
You were there? Wow. Okay, I'm just checking to see.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen,
Uh-huh.
you see, this guy, though he is on Time Magazine, though
You know,
he's in the Wall Street
I wish I
Journal,
brought the bill in.
he doesn't even
Hey,
know where he
I
is.
wish I brought the bill in to see here because then I would know.
My whole point is this. It's so complicated. And now people want us to turn around and exec it and get it to the floor, and you don't even understand.
But what I don't understand is why didn't you, on behalf of your constituents, go to the floor and explain to everyone why
Well,
it's screwed
you
up?
know why?
No,
because
why?
the majority are Republicans,
No.
and there was a Republican against this.
You know, You see, many
There
times
was
I've
a
gone up to the
Republican
floor.
against this.
Have I gone to the floor and spoken
Yes.
against my committee?
Yes.
Against the House,
Yes.
the Republicans, many
Yes.
times.
Yes.
Okay? And I owe it to my people to go
Yes.
speak. You owe it to your constituents.
No, hold on a second.
How else do we know?
Republicans were talking against it, and the Republicans passed it. Republicans passed. We're Democrats, by the way.
Yeah, but the thing is,
And
the
I
Democrats
couldn't-
vote for
Have
it.
you ever heard of anything like that?
No.
Have you ever heard of anything like that?
Oh, yeah. Norelli did it before. O'Brien did it before.
No.
Are you talking about on
no,
the blurb?
let's stick.
You're talking on the blurb.
Excuse me. No.
Wait, what are you asking me?
Excuse
Ever heard of what?
Let's
Explain yourself.
stick to
Have I ever
the
heard of
insurance
what?
company putting under the umbrella and the insurance agency putting on the umbrella an insurance company and completely taking no responsibility if they screw it up. Have you ever heard of that before?
No.
You just heard it. Why did you vote for it?
I'm going to have to see why. I don't think I did. I think I voted against
All
it.
right.
And I'll be able to tell you.
All right. Well, you know, I'll tell you what.
That was commerce, you said, right?
Yes. We had 4 legislators from Florida, right? And they were introduced.
Right, yes.
And what we do
They
in
were
the
all
House.
Mexican, weren't they all there? Well, like Spanish names?
Yeah, I believe they were all.
Yeah.
They were Spanish.
I met them.
Having said that,
Good bunch of guys.
There's
I met them.
102 representatives in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
These 4 came. Now, what we do in the House of Representatives, when somebody is introduced from the gallery, what do?
We stand.
We stand, we
Right.
turn,
Yes.
we applaud them,
Yes.
right?
Right.
I get on my little computer here, I find out how many representatives are in Florida, 102. How big is the population? 10 million?
Yeah, they're a bit lot big.
A monster?
Yeah, right, yeah.
Right?
Right. We
We have
400.
1.3 million, we have 400.
Right. No, I agree.
Guess how much money they're making?
I don't know.
$29,000 a year.
Okay, so what's your point? So what's your
My
point?
point
Are you looking
is,
to take more money
we're
out of the
doing
taxpayers?
more work than they're doing,
I
for
know, but
God's sake.
many of us feel this is rewarding, and we.
Excuse me, are you getting a pension?
I am fortunate. Yes, I do get a
You
pension.
get a
I
pension.
retired.
So you don't need the money.
Well, no, it's not that I don't need the money. Everything
So
extra is
I
nice,
don't get a
but,
pension.
you know.
So every time I go there, I take what, $100, $200 out of my pocket?
No, I don't think it costs you.
Lost?
Huh?
Lost
You get paid-
wages?
No, you get. You don't even work. What do you mean?
I'm an
Your wife
artist.
works.
I don't even
Maybe
work.
your wife.
Excuse me, ladies
You're a
and
painter at
gentlemen.
home.
I'm a painter. I don't work. Okay. I'm a creative
You're a
person.
con- I mean,
I
an
don't-
artist.
I'm a con artist.
An artist, I meant.
And there's nothing to con
Yeah.
because I need artistic things to con on.
Yeah.
Right? I'll tell you, you are just a complete package.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hey, do you remember what the subject of that bill was?
The what?
The subject of the bill we were talking about on the insurance?
Oh, God, yes, I do. I'm sorry.
Because
I'm
I'm in
sorry.
commerce right now,
No,
and
I'll
I'm
tell you,
looking at your
we don't
bills.
take breaks. If we took a break, I would tell you what it was.
Because I could look
was-
it up if I know the subject.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It would be in 2015,
Mm-hmm.
and it would be 2015, and it would be, I think, the last day we were up there. So you could really basically go back into your calendar, go to 2015.
Well, what
and
I
you
am,
can
I'm
find
looking
it.
at the bills that were in your committee, then I can look at the vote.
No, go up to your calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Go to 2015.
Okay, well, let me just finish looking. Yeah, keep talking so we can
All right,
move
you go
on,
to
'cause
2000.
I can multitask
All right.
and everything.
It is so complicated. As you can see, he's here with a computer. If you add our years up, we've been there 10 years all told between the two of us.
No, I've been there. I'm going on my 10th year.
You're going on your 10th year.
Yeah, between us, we got about 18
18
years,
years.
yeah. Okay.
We got 18 years.
See how I'm trained to
and we're
multitask?
still trying to figure this out.
Yeah, but I mean, but see,
And I'm considered intelligent
well,
about
that's
this.
debatable.
Yeah, that's-
that's debatable. But you see,
I'm not intelligent because I'm not
Yeah.
a Republican.
yeah, but you see how I can still multitask and still look up stuff
No,
here
you
at the same
can't
time.
multitask.
And I can listen
You have
to people.
found nothing.
And I can. I'm
You
on the
found
bills. I'm
nothing.
still looking to see
You're as
some
dumb
that-
as a rock. Ladies
So-
and gentlemen, dumb as a rock, right? Smart guy, dumb as a rock, Time Magazine.
He's a legend in his own mind. Is it related
Dumb as a
relative to
rock,
health insurance
smart
fraud
guy.
and abuse reporting? No,
He
that's
is
not
on
it.
Wall Street Journal. So,
Mm-hmm.
so I feel like I can call you dumb as a rock.
Yeah, but I heard your
because
name's
you're
on
at
the,
Wall
on the
Street
wall
Journal.
of a bathroom.
I don't even rate that. I'm sorry. And you know something? I love Nashua. I was born in Nashua. We have had the Telegraph
My wife
for
and I like your
100
restaurants.
plus years. Are you ready? I couldn't get on the Nashua Telegraph if I ran over a nun. I swear to God, they don't care.
You know, my wife and I spend a lot of money in Nashua. Your restaurants at the mall.
Yeah.
We like your average Joe's there, I think, over there, and there's another restaurant we
Yeah,
pick
I
and
know
choose.
Joe's Grill or something
Yeah,
like
Joe.
that.
We've
Yeah.
eaten at that. We've eaten at the other one
You
over
like
there.
fish?
Yeah, I'm
Go
Italian.
down to the Surf on Main Street. Great, the best fish there is.
But what I'm saying, you know, we spend money in Nashville.
Yeah.
You know, so to help you guys out there, you know, at least I
No,
can do.
you spend it in Nashua because it's good restaurants.
I have good restaurants in my district too, and because my wife and I like to eat
What are you
out a lot.
talking about? You got coffee shops in your district. That's
No,
all you got.
I have nice restaurants.
What restaurant? Name a good one.
Yeah.
Name two.
Name two?
Yeah.
Janie's, one of the best breakfast places there.
Breakfast.
We have Route 28.
Excuse me. That's not
Route
a
28
supper place.
Route,
That's a coffee place.
the
a
Bacon
breakfast.
Barn is another good place.
The Bacon Barn.
Yeah.
Does breakfasts. What do you got for dinners?
Luciano's is another good place.
Luciano's is what?
Luciano Italian.
Restaurant?
I'm trying to think of the Chinese food place around the corner from me, the Half Moon. We got some. My wife and I eat. We now have a Red Diner that's over there by the exit 5, the truck stop there, which
Yeah,
they
but
put
we're
a new
talking
liquor store.
restaurants. Yeah, I know.
I know, but what I'm saying is I have quite a few in my town.
No,
Londonderry's a well-to-do town that I live in.
I think at this particular point, I think Nashua is so fortunate. And I think New Hampshire's so fortunate.
You know what
all the work we're doing. And plus, it's an election year. And not only is it an election year for president, for governor,
Right.
it's our election year.
That's right. Are you running for re-election?
Yes, I am.
Is your better half running?
No,
No.
absolutely.
She's done a
not.
good job. I mean, she voted with us a couple of times with Republicans, unlike you.
Well,
You know, I think
no,
she
I
should
beg your-
run,
I
and you
beg your
should.
pardon?
I think she should run, and you should stay home.
well, whoever can make the most money, I'm fine with me.
For anyone that don't know this man's wife, she is. I consider her the better half.
Well, of
okay,
course you
because
do.
she's the smart one in the family.
is. She
and I
is.
honestly believe he
She is.
cheats off of
She-
her on the vote.
Do you know? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. No, she's very, very smart. Do you realize if she went for another 9 months, she could have a doctorate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she still in school? Or?
No, for
She don't
God's
wanna?
sakes, no. She doesn't want to do anymore.
Well, you know, we get
She's
to
taught
that.
for years and stuff like that.
You know, we get to that age there where, you know, like myself, I probably got over 3 years of college classes and everything else, all the courses I've taken throughout the years in the Marine Corps. And I'm at that age. Of course, I have an illness from Desert Storm and other stuff. I'm in and out of the doctors, but I still, you know, like the ever-ready battery, I keep on kicking.
Of course.
So for me to get a degree today now and finish would be, what, just to say.
Well, I think
your wife's a great
Yeah, I know.
teacher.
I think we've talked about this before. There was a professor from Keene who taught political science. He did 2 years as a state representative. He quit, goes back, and he tells his classes, he says, anybody who can do 2 years as a state representative gets a master's degree in political science.
Yep.
You have 10 years, I have 8 years.
Right.
Do you think anybody would hire us to teach politics? And you want to know something? We would be the best people
without
to
a
teach
doubt,
politics.
because we understand the trenches. We understand the
Understand.
real world of what goes on.
The real world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And versus the book way. You know, when I was in the Marine Corps, we used to have what we call these book smart lawyers. I mean, lieutenants.
Yeah.
And they think they're God's gift to the Marine Corps. And they don't realize that you should be listening to your gunny, your staff sergeant, or your major that's been around.
Yeah.
And they try to make these decisions that can cost lives.
Well,
And you know, but
would you like
some
to
of
hear
them
some
don't last
Vietnam
long.
stories?
Oh, I already know. I'd rather not even talk about that.
Well,
I'm already well
excuse
aware.
me.
I'm already well aware. of something
excuse me.
that-
You get people
heard some
who
stories
want
in
to,
my days.
who wants to go up in rank,
Yeah.
but they need some combat. So there's people who've been in Vietnam for
John
2
Kerry.
terms.
John Kerry's a perfect example.
Two terms, and all of a sudden they're giving directions to a guy who's been there for
Yeah,
4
3
or 5
terms, yeah.
years, and they're saying, "Now you walk right down the middle of the
Right,
road." And they're
yeah.
going, "You don't walk down the middle of the road.
Yeah.
You
It's-
walk on the sides."
It's like John Kerry. I mean, I'm so, you know, I personally, I met the guy a few times. I like him. I met him when I was younger. But who goes to Vietnam with a camera? You know, who's on a U-boat?
A lot of people go to
That's a
the
bunch of
Vietnam with
BS.
a camera. He's a
no,
hero.
Not on the U-boat. No,
He
he's not.
is a hero.
Have you ever read the history
when
about
one
him?
of his people got shot, they beached the boat and he chased a guy
know
through
something?
the jungle with a gun.
If
Don't
he's a
give
hero-
me that he's not a hero.
If he's a hero,
Yeah.
why did the people on the boat go against him, the swift boaters? Why did all them other sailors go against him?
I want to ask, that's a good
I mean, why did they do
That's a
that?
good question.
Yeah.
Why did people go against McCain?
Why?
Saying that he was not a good soldier.
No,
when he ran for the presidency.
Actually, if you
and
read it,
do you want to know?
if you read the
you
history
want
of
to
John
know?
McCain,
you want to know
he
who
wasn't a
said
good
that?
sailor.
You want to know who said that?
Well, who's that?
Bush.
Yeah, but listen to me.
Not a hero.
Listen to me. What I'm going to
Not
tell
a good soldier. Now
Listen
the
to me.
question is,
Listen
why
to
would
me.
they do that?
Listen to
Ah,
me.
but excuse me.
Let
Why
me-
don't you answer something?
I'm trying to
You keep
answer.
saying listen to
because
it.
I
Why don't
no,
you answer
I'm
something?
saying listen
you don't
to me.
Answer.
I'm trying to stop
you. Don't answer.
I could give you the answer
Dumb
right
as
off the
a
bat.
rock. Time
No,
magazine.
I'm trying to stop you. I can give you the answer real
Worse
quick.
than it does
Listen,
in Iraq.
John McCain.
What have I got? I got
John
nothing.
McCain crashed 2 planes before he went to Vietnam.
So what?
Now, John McCain was
So
a
what?
womanizer. John McCain was a drinker.
Excuse me.
John McCain.
Excuse me.
Anyone else would have been
Excuse
kicked
me.
out of the Navy.
Excuse me.
What?
He was a prisoner of war for 4 years and had his arms broken.
Listen.
He can't even raise his arms this high.
You know
you
something?
are a soldier,
You know
and you
something?
should be
You're an idiot.
ashamed of yourself.
You're an idiot. I
Because
have
you're
to say
playing
this.
politics.
No, I'm not. No, I'm
oh,
not.
yes, you
No,
are.
I'm a
You're trying to say
22-year
that
veteran.
McCain is not a hero?
I'm a 22-year veteran.
A
my
hero?
friend. What I'm
He
saying, I
can't
never said he
raise
wasn't
his,
a hero.
He can't raise his
Did
arms
I ever say he
because
wasn't
his
a hero?
arms were broken and they were split.
You asked me a question,
Yeah.
and you go off like
now,
you have
and
no
now
clue.
you turn around and
No.
you talk the guy down.
No, I'm telling you
A
the facts.
womanizer, crashed 2 planes.
I'm telling you
Right.
the facts. Anyone
4
else would have
years
been
in
kicked out.
there.
His 3rd plane he's crashed was in Vietnam.
He got shot.
should have never been in there.
Oh, excuse me. It was shot down. It's true. He did crash the plane.
You know
It was
something?
shot down.
You have
It
no
was shot
clue.
down.
You ever serve?
Excuse me.
If
Excuse me.
anyone can speak
Are you
that way of
telling
another
me
veteran,
that
myself
McCain
can.
was not a hero?
I'm just saying he was because he was captured. Yes,
Okay.
yes,
And was he tortured?
yes, he was.
And he was. And,
He was,
and let me
he was
ask you,
no torture than any other POW. They're all
that's
heroes.
not true.
They're all
That's not true.
They were all.
They were all tortured. He had both his arms broken. They were not set properly.
No,
he can't raise them any higher
They were broken
than
in
this.
the plane crash.
He can't.
They were broken in the. Read the history.
Can't even.
They were broken in the crash. He just didn't get the treatment.
I got a question. Was he asked to go?
Do a Google search on the Marines that were in prison with the POW John McCain. John McCain's a great guy. I know him personally. Okay, I just know his
And what
history
did they say?
prior.
And what do they say?
I'm going to leave it at that. I want you to do your own homework.
Really?
Do your own homework, and you form your
So
own opinion
you're
after reading the POW
making
letters.
it
Read
sound
the Marine Sniper.
like John McCain is a bad
I
person.
never said that.
Was his
I
father
never
an
said that.
admiral?
His father was an admiral.
An admiral.
Yeah.
Did the Viet Cong say we're going to let you go early?
That's what they say.
And
Yeah.
the question is, did John McCain leave?
No, he didn't. He stayed.
And why?
Why? You know, I don't know why.
Because his
He wanted-
people
he's a
were
good-
not
yeah,
let go.
He was an
and
officer
he
that stood
did
by.
not want to play. My father is
No,
a higher person, and
no.
I can get out. I'm
was,
staying.
He was an
That's
officer.
a hero.
He was an officer who felt he was a former commander who felt the need to do the right thing by his people.
So why do you guys tear him down?
Nobody's tearing him down.
Yes, you are.
No. You
Oh,
asked
yes,
me a
you are.
question on how I feel as a veteran. You asked me a question. Ask the same thing to Major Dan Tamburello, who's got over 20 years in the Marine Corps, an F-18 pilot. If he crashed a plane, the first time they say, okay, they ground you. The second time you're out, okay?
Excuse me. You know what's interesting about what you say?
What's interesting?
Where was the second
I'm a
plane?
military man,
Where was
remember
the
that,
second
coming
plane?
out of military
Where was the
man.
second plane crashed?
I don't know exactly. I remember reading it.
On
I
an
just can't
aircraft
remember.
carrier.
And I don't remember.
Did you see the pictures of what
I
took
think-
place?
Did I?
Yeah,
Yes,
that was
I
a
read them
crowded
over the years.
aircraft. It caught on fire. The
Because
plane broke in half.
He came in too low.
Excuse me. The plane broke in half.
Came in. You know something? We could beat this
broke
over
down.
and over.
Fire, jumps out of the
You know
plane,
something?
on fire, gets away. And that's a bad person. I don't know.
You have no
Yeah,
clue of what it is to serve in the military.
Oh, I don't
All
want to
you
hear
know-
it. I don't
you
want to hear it.
You don't
I
have a
don't
clue.
want to hear
All
it.
you know is about
Wall
what you
Street
read.
Journal,
all
my
you
man.
know is what you read in the
You want-
papers or watch on the liberal
Oh,
news.
really?
You have
You're
no
such a
experience.
baby.
I'm a baby.
You're such a baby.
How am I a baby?
Look, Vietnam was a war. The
was
war
damn
you
good.
went into
That was a real war.
you're putting out fires.
That was a real war.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
You know?
All he did is he flew in there. They built helicopter pads so they could put fires out. There was no one shooting at you. They chased them all out.
I went into Kuwait. You don't have a clue what you're saying.
Yeah, I know exactly what you were doing.
Okay, and I ran Kuwait
All right,
International
okay.
Airport.
Question. How do you think, now I know you're for Trump. How do you think he's going to do?
I think he's going to win. I think Trump is going to win. and I think he's going to tear up Hillary. But he might not even have the chance to do that because I honestly think she'll be indicted by then.
Think so?
Yeah, I think so because they're looking into the company now with some of the emails that just came out showing they think there's some money or whatever, the news
Some
saying.
money.
Money that was going to Bill Clinton's foundation.
Oh, ladies
You
and
guys
gentlemen.
won't accept. See, you all turn your eyes, close your eyes and block your ears. You don't want to hear the facts.
You know what I want to hear?
What do you want to hear?
I want to hear the facts.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
1,300 and something
No, I
classified emails.
I want to hear
Is that factual?
I want to hear the facts.
Is that what would happen?
what's that?
What happened
What's
to
that?
General Petraeus? With one classified material he showed somebody.
Well,
what happened to him?
First of all, he lied. He was lying.
How did he
That
lie?
it's classified
How did he lie?
material.
Tell me how he lied.
Having an affair with this lady, said it
Okay.
wasn't true. Giving her classified information.
Okay.
That's a hell of a
One-
lot different than
one-
what?
one classified
Excuse me,
piece of
That's
gear.
a hell
Okay.
of a lot different than using your computer. And I got another thing
That
to
is
ask
different.
you.
So
You don't think
have you ever had a top
you
secret
don't,
clearance?
I got a question.
Have you ever had a
you
top
do
secret
not
clearance?
think that people are listening to her?
Have you ever had a
Do
top
you
secret
think
clearance?
people are listening to her?
Do I think? What do you mean by that?
Do you think the United States government was listening to what she was saying?
On what? On
On
what?
her telephone, on her server?
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So
They said
if
she
she
was-
would
they
have
said
said
she was-
anything bad, don't you think they would have called her on it immediately?
No, because
Why?
Because they didn't find out that she was attempted hacked or whatever she was
Excuse
hacked.
me.
13
Excuse
or
me.
15 times.
They're listening to everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, we can go on and on. Hey, look, it's all politics, ladies and gentlemen. Let's face it. Let's face it. All
time
right,
will tell.
Ted Cruz. He got beat up badly.
Yeah, he did. I like Ted Cruz.
Okay.
I'd be happy with any Republican.
All right.
None of them are being investigated by the FBI.
Who's coming up a little?
Cruz
Republican
is
Party.
coming up a little bit. Here
Who?
in New Hampshire, not Lindsey, but Pataki, but I don't think he's going
No,
anywhere.
Pataki's gone. He's
No,
out.
wait, I'm
He's
sorry.
out.
Who's
He's out.
the one,
He's out.
the governor?
Governor, he used to be a senator. He lost.
Yeah.
Yes, I know exactly who you're talking
He's
about.
coming up a little
He's
bit.
sort
but,
of coming in third or
yeah.
something like that.
Rubio, I don't see him going anywhere.
Rubio.
But,
What is this with high heel shoes?
I don't know those.
What
boots.
is that
Yeah, I
about?
don't understand
2
that.
inches.
Yeah. With the heels.
He's
I guess,
5'10" anyway.
I guess to make him higher. Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't know. Maybe he wants to look Trump in the eye. Because Trump's a big guy.
He's 6'2".
Yeah,
Bush is 6'4", the tallest one there.
yeah.
What do you think about Bush?
I like Jeb. I just think he's. We had enough of the Bushes.
Think so?
Yeah, I think we had enough of Bushes and Clintons. Yeah.
Think we had enough of the Bushes
think
and
so.
Clintons?
I
Well,
think
we
so.
had 2 Bushes. Don't you think we could use another Clinton?
No,
one
not
Clinton?
at all, because I still have flashbacks of the losing 3 veterans and the ambassador under her watch. I could never support her.
Oh, I just
support her.
Ah.
And she's calling those families liars.
Do you know? That's not fair.
Yeah, it is fair.
And you shouldn't say that.
I should say
No,
it.
you shouldn't say
We'll
that.
agree to disagree.
No, you
Yes.
should say that.
I should.
No. Well,
Why are you trying
I'll
to
tell you
silence
what.
me?
No,
Why are you trying to
no one's-
silence
No
me?
one's trying to
Yeah, you are.
silence you.
You always tell me,
Who has,
in your opinion,
excuse
it's
me,
not fair.
excuse me, is the art of politics a show that silences
Yeah,
people?
but you're trying to tell me it's not fair.
Excuse me, I got you.
Tell me why it's not
I
fair.
got you on the air.
Yeah.
You're on the. Are
No,
you silent?
I had my own show in Londonderry.
Are you shutting
Hey,
up?
I had my own show
Excuse
in
me,
Londonderry.
Am I stopping you from talking?
Hey, yeah, you are, because you keep saying it's
How
not fair.
can
Then you wanna change
anybody
the subject.
stop you from talking?
It will never happen.
Never happen.
Never happen. But you throw out there it's not fair, not fair. That's because
You
it's a
make
liberal.
statements that you cannot verify.
Anything I say,
Please.
if you can show
go
me
to
where
the
I'm
internet.
wrong,
Go to
I'll
Google.
buy you a cup of coffee. I'll meet you for lunch.
A cup of coffee?
Okay?
Excuse
I'll buy
me.
you a
excuse me.
coffee.
A coffee?
If you can,
How about a lunch?
I'm not. Please, you already owe
How
me
about
3
a
lunches.
lunch?
Do not make a bet with this guy.
I do owe $100.
The homeless
I know
veterans
that. I
are
got
still
that. I
waiting
got
for his
that.
$100 check to show up. Hasn't showed up.
I know you lucked out. The
Matter of
only
fact-
bets I make,
matter
I
of fact,
lose to you.
I just
How
donated.
can it-
I just donated. They called me money to the police association. Did they call you? Oh wait, I'm sorry. You're a Democrat. They don't
Excuse
call
me,
you
they
guys.
do call me.
Yeah?
And you know what I asked them?
What do you ask
Where
them?
you're calling from.
Oh, they're out of Manchester.
Yeah.
The one out of
And they're
Manchester.
hired by an organization that gets like 60% of what they collect. Forget it.
No, that Manchester. The police association
Nashua
here
has
in New Hampshire
an
does a great job.
athletic association that they teach kids
Yeah.
boxing, etc. That's where I do my. I
So
give
is that
them
what
20
happened to your
bucks.
face?
That's
You were
what
boxing?
I did. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm a boxer. I just won a few. and lost a few. Okay.
Us Republicans don't mind
politics.
sharing the wealth.
Let us take the different view now.
Okay.
Have you got anything good to say about Hillary Clinton?
Hillary Clinton, anything nice? Wow, I don't even know what she accomplished. She said,
Secretary of State?
No, she ducked. She was fired on and everything. A helicopter went in.
Secretary of State?
Yes, she was Secretary of
Secretary of
State. She went in to, I think,
Was she a
Afghanistan.
senator?
And she was fired
Was
on.
she a senator?
She was a senator, yeah.
Yes. Was she the first lady for 8 years?
Was she? Yeah, so does
Did
that
she help her
justify-
husband get elected?
So does that mean she should be president?
Excuse me. Does she know everyone in the world, basically, being Secretary of State?
Yeah. Did she try to put in some type
Okay.
of
What has
healthcare?
who?
Did she try to...
What have you ever heard of a country trying to ban a candidate like Trump from England? Have you ever heard of that?
Have I ever heard of it? Yeah, I mean...
I've never heard of that.
Reagan pissed off a lot of people when he ran.
No.
Reagan even pissed off the establishment.
No.
Didn't want him to run
I
against...
happen to be
They
reading a
didn't
book
want
right now about
Reagan-
the former presidents.
They didn't
Don't
want
give me
Reagan
why
to run against a sitting president. The GOP was after Reagan.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Okay, so what's going on
That's
with
right.
Trump? I was a
No.
Democrat back then. Okay, I didn't support Reagan until his third year in office. I was a Marine. That's when I seen this was the guy. I'm tired of Democrats taxing the working people. So I changed from Democrat to Republican.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
that's the truth.
So, if you want to Google something, why don't you Google how big Reagan made our government, the largest government in the world? Don't
Oh,
tell
that's a
me
bunch of BS.
taxes.
That's a bunch of BS.
That don't tell me
That's a bunch
that.
of BS. He cut taxes
You want
and
to? Would
businesses.
you like? Would you like
he
to bet
rebuilt
on
the
this
military.
one? Would you like to
you know?
bet on this one?
What's that?
It was
no,
awful.
I'm done.
It was awful.
When you buy me the
When-
three lunches
when-
you owe
when
me and the
Bush
$100,
came
then
in
I'll.
to take it over. He was in big trouble because of the stuff that Reagan did. Big trouble. A lot of money it
Like
cost
what?
him.
No, it wasn't. How? The military was built up. Look at under Obama.
Excuse me. Where do you get the money to do this?
Do you know under Obama?
Where do you get the money to do this?
Do you know under
Are
Obama?
you telling me how many times did
Social
Reagan raise?
Security
How much?
did
how
not
many,
get a pay
How
raise,
many
a
times
COLA?
did Reagan raise taxes?
You know, you're asking me to come up and out of my top of my head. You know,
How many times
I don't think
did
Reagan
Clinton
did.
raise taxes?
Well, Clinton, there, his last 2 years there, he was a hero because he had a Republican House and a Republican Senate.
Oh, I
and they shut him
see.
down. Did Clinton
see.
sign welfare to work?
Excuse me.
Did Clinton sign
He's the
welfare
one who
to work?
set it up.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
That's a bunch of BS.
He did set it up.
You're not being honest.
You know something?
No,
I'll
we
tell you
didn't.
what.
You're not being
I'll tell you
honest.
what. The person who's the president of the United
You're not
States
being honest.
takes a beating if he does something wrong. If he does something good, guess what? From the Republicans, he still takes a beating. Why don't you give Trump? Yeah, that'll be the day. Al Baldessaro, Trump. Okay, give me that one. Yeah, he's not giving it to me. But he better not put it in his little computer or I'm going to get it.
Right.
Okay, now what's going to take place for you next? Well, we're in session now, so we're
in
really
session
pushing.
on the 20th. Yeah, we'll be in session on the 20th.
Now, you did bring a point up that I think that is because I was complaining because they were execting things too quickly. And the reason you believe they're execting things too quickly
Not
is
too quickly. I think because the
It
knowledge
is
is
too
there.
quickly.
Every representative
Look,
has the right to
I'll
make a
tell you
motion.
what, we already went over that.
Right.
We already went over that. It is for us, it's too quick. All right, why are they doing that?
I don't know why they're doing it. I don't deal
They
with
want
the
to
speaker.
get us
I think
out
they
of
want to
there
get us out of there
quicker.
early.
They want to get us
Do you
out
know
of there
last
earlier.
year my chairman was trying to rush through an issue, right? And I stopped it. They wanted to exec it. I said, I make a motion that we hold this until next week, exec it, because I have more information I want to bring forward. I was able to stop my chairman, a Republican, and everyone voted with me and said, we want to hear what you got to say with more new information. So I was able to do that. Any representative can
that's
do
not,
that.
I know that, but you know something, that's really not. When they start doing this, and we'll talk about something I think that you would like to talk about what the speaker did. When they start doing it this quickly, the people in New Hampshire are not being cared for properly.
I disagree. I disagree with you.
Look, I just told you about bills.
Right.
We can't do it that quickly.
Apparently,
Nobody can do it that
Apparently, the
quickly.
Republicans felt that we had enough information to move it forward. If they had the
You
votes
don't
there,
have enough information.
so you know that's your opinion.
You just
Why do-
voted for a bill that you just agreed that you wouldn't have voted for, but you
No,
voted for
but
it.
that's your opinion. What I'm
You
saying
voted
is,
for it, that's not my
You know
opinion.
something. You don't. You know whether I voted for it. There must have been good reason. That's why I'm trying to bring it up. I voted on I don't know 80 bills that day. I have to bring it up so I can refresh my memory.
All right.
How am I supposed to remember every
okay,
issue?
Stop. We're in session. We got a lot of things taking place. We got elections coming up. This is really the next year for us. If you decide to run again,
I will be
awful.
running again.
You got Trump. Trump wants you to do work for them, right?
Right. Well, I'm his veterans.
All right. Same thing. I'm working with Hillary, trying to do to work that way. We're also
How'd you get invited to Hillary?
also running for governor. Excuse me. We've got governors. You are for Sununu, obviously.
No, I'm not. I'm not for anyone yet.
Well,
I'm not taking any position.
all right.
on
Well,
governor.
you got a good Democrat who wrote a book about FRM. I mean,
Yeah.
this is the only.
We have a couple of good guys.
Who
that
will
have
be
stepped
coming
up.
in, by
You
the
know
way?
Frank-
Conley will be coming in.
You know Frank Edelbut, right?
No.
He's a state representative. I think he's a first termer. He's running also. He's putting up his own money right
Running
now.
for
he's
what?
He's exploring for
Ready
governor.
for what?
For governor.
Oh.
He's one of the Liberty type
Look, let
reps.
me
Government
tell
out of
you
your
something.
pocket, out of your house.
If you sit down and talk to Mark Conley, though he is, it's interesting. Though he is in the Democratic Party, I think he might even vote for the guy.
I don't think so. He's a Democrat.
No.
don't think so.
No. I think
don't
you
think
would.
so.
I think
No.
you would.
You wanna know why I won't?
He's so fair.
You want to know why I won't? Because I got a lot of friends on the Democrat side, but they all vote in sequence with like puppets. They all vote for taxes.
Did
and
I
fees.
just tell you
I
he
can't.
wrote a book?
Yeah, I understand on
on
the FRM.
the FRM
So does
deal?
that make him qualified? He's a tax and spender, just like everyone else.
No,
All you
that
Democrats are-
doesn't. He
All
in
you-
fact took over our securities, which was a one-horse call it town,
Okay.
and got the largest fining of major companies in the history of the state of New Hampshire, bringing multi-millions into the state. This guy's really not a tax and spender. Take my word for it.
Well, you want to know something?
All right.
What the Democrats say when they run, just like John Lynch.
Will
John
you
Lynch, when he ran,
stop
no wait,
throwing everybody
Governor
into
Lynch
the same
ran
boat?
and said, "I
Stop
support
it.
marriage between
Will
a man and a
you
woman."
Stop it.
When Governor Lynch, when the bill came to him, he signed he went against what he ran on. I'm just saying that's how the Democrats are.
People do change their mind about that.
But the
subject.
Democrats do it
Look,
too
when
much.
no, that is a. You know what's interesting
What's that?
about you?
And I still love you,
No,
brother.
I know that. We do love each other. What I find
What's that?
interesting about you, part of what you say is true.
I know that.
Part of it is bull.
Tell me what is bull.
Shh.
Tell me what is BS that I just said. Tell me
Huh?
what is BS what I
It's
just
all.
said.
Oh,
Tell me
God,
what.
It's too much.
Tell me what I
You
just said was
can't-
BS.
We'd have to start the show over. Can we do another hour on figuring out what? God, I don't even.
Tell me what I
wonder
said
if
was
God
BS.
shut my mic off yet. You think he did?
See, you have to work for a living. You have to paint. Okay? You have to paint pictures. You're
And
an
you have
artist.
nothing.
I have all the time to research. I have all the time to read. I have all the time to be on things with
But you can't read.
on military issues
You
throughout
don't
the
read.
country. I have a network of veterans all over the country, generals, sergeant majors, colonels, on another
So
area.
what does that got to
But
do
I'm
with what
saying
we're
is,
talking
that's
about?
why I'm a little bit more knowledge than your average state representative.
You have more knowledge on one subject, yes.
Do you know I stopped the mortgage foreclosure?
Do you know? Okay, just.
I stopped. Wait,
okay,
hear me for a second.
No.
I stopped the foreclosure.
We got 5 minutes left.
5 minutes
We got
before
5
the
minutes left.
foreclosure,
No.
the auction.
No.
I stopped it.
No. Stop.
How many can do that?
Stop now.
He
because
hates the truth.
No, because there's other things we should talk
Am I
about.
the co-sponsor here, co-host? Am I the co-host here? Who are you? Are we equal?
We got
or is this
4.5
your-
minutes.
Or is
Can
this
we
a good
have
show?
one more subject?
I'm gonna come. Can I file a complaint to the producer here?
All right. One thing. What you see, we don't have enough time to talk about
No,
it.
we do. We have
The
time.
Speaker of the House said something, would like to make rules, regulations.
Yes.
You don't like it? Why?
No, I don't like it because I think he's trying to stifle freedom of speech.
Why? He's a Republican.
No, well, he is, but he's not. The Democrats put him in there. Our caucus voted against him. Okay, so
Okay.
that's
So
the
he
only-
played politics and won.
He played politics and won.
And where did he seat you?
outsmarted us.
Where did he seat you?
outsmarted us.
That's right, he outsmarted you.
He seated us in the middle. But the thing is, that's why a lot of us don't listen to him. He put in what's called the General Court Policy Against Sexual and Other Unlawful Harassment and Discrimination. What he's trying to do, and in the writing is a 9-page.
I know, but
There's 9
make
pages.
this very clear. we have so many laws about sexual discrimination.
Yes, they're already in
that
place.
Do you realize, ladies and gentlemen, this is a true story. My next door neighbor, Valerie, okay, became a state, she moved away. I haven't seen her in a long time. She became a state representative from Hudson. I became a state representative. We're up at the State House, right?
Valerie
First
what?
time, Hopper, very first time she's there, I'm there. Very first time we're in the place. We hug each other. Somebody comes over and says, don't do that.
That's bull.
And I said, why? They said, they can get you for sexual, And I went,
That's a bunch
excuse
of
me,
BS.
this is our,
That's right.
all right, this is, all right, this is how much we've got. We don't need any more.
Do you know I have more Democrat women and representatives to give me a hug, females, than in Republicans women up there? You know something? I'm a happily married man. I feel I married an angel. But I want to read something to you. Article 30.
Make
I'm
it
going to be real
quick.
quick. Freedom of speech. The freedom of deliberation, speech, and debate in either house of the legislature is so essential to the rights of the people that it cannot be the foundation of any action, complaint, or prosecution in any other court or place whatsoever. So if I say something that you don't like and you take it offensive, is that my fault?
No,
I end my
no,
case.
you can.
That's the reason why I
you
can't
can
support that.
basically say what you want, but and I'm not going to say him because I don't know what Sean Jasper exactly was taking place, but it's the only place in our state from an elected official should stand in the podium before 400 people and should say exactly what he or she wants to say. It's the only place in
Right.
our state
Right.
where we have absolute
Yes.
freedom.
No,
Anyone who
you have
wishes
freedom
to
anywhere
take
in the state.
No. This is lawfully,
legislative. right.
legislatively,
Mhm. Yeah,
right?
Right.
There is no place in our state where we should have more freedom of speech
That's
than
right.
right there.
I
Nobody
agree.
takes it away.
We
How
finally
can
come
people
up
get in touch with
We
you?
finally come up with something we agree
Oh,
with.
no, get out of here. How many can
Well,
people get in touch
it's
with you?
simple. www.albaldasau.com. I'm on Twitter. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Facebook. You can reach me at 425-6997 or come by my house, 41 Hall Road in Londonderry. Let's shoot the breeze there. If you disagree with something
the
I
breeze.
said, talk
Yes,
to me.
and the bus will be at 7:30 in the morning at Haywood's Ice Cream. Stop down there. We're picking you up and we're going over to
Oh,
Baldessaro's.
come on, I'll put the coffee on. I got a big coffee pot.
You gotta.
Yeah, come on by.
You know the reason why people don't come over. They're scared of you.
No, I have people
You
that come over.
terrify people.
I have people. How do they
All
get in
right.
touch with you?
My name is Ken Gidge. As we've said before, if it wasn't for public access, these things couldn't happen. Some of you like these things, some of you don't. But what? It's freedom of speech. We're good friends. We do fool around. I'm sorry he's a Republican. But
sorry
you
he's
can
a
get me
liberal.
on Facebook. You can get me on Instagram. You can go to gidgeworld.com. That is an art site. I am an artist. And by the way, we're going to be doing art shows here at the station. It's going to be quite exciting. A lot of things are taking place. Al, yes, I know. Al, thank you very much.
Mr. Fiction.
And remember,
In fact.
if you're going to support anything, support your public access
Oh, without a
television
doubt,
station.
yeah.
Ken Gidge, Al Baldessaro,
They should get
thank
involved.
you.
They should volunteer. Come down and try it
Goodbye.
out.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.